Just a whole lot of nothing out there. So right now I'm in South Boston, Virginia, which is about 5 miles south of Halifax, Virginia, which is where I'm going to be working tomorrow. The hospital that I'm going to be working at is there. It's kind of a really rural area. I'm kind of surprised that we sold a system here. Usually the systems that we sell are either in larger cities or they're at teaching hospitals, which tend to be at larger universities. There isn't really much out here. I mean, you can take a look for yourself. But normally I'm in like a city, or at least what feels like a large town. Here I'm pretty much right on the edge of a highway down the road from like a truck stop. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything as far as like activities. I'd love to go out and take some pictures since I sort of have the day to kill. I also got some food. The only real option in the area that I was comfortable going with was Burger King, so we've got Burger King. But yeah, I have a rental car and everything. I landed about 2 hours from here in Raleigh, North Carolina. It took about an hour and 40 minutes. And so I have the car and I have time. I would love to go out and take some pictures, find somewhere cool to shoot, maybe some like hiking trails or something. There seems to be a lot of woods around here, a lot of forest. But I tried looking online. I didn't really see anything. I tried looking on Instagram to see if there were any popular spots in the area that people like to shoot at, and I wasn't seeing anything, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I would just go see a movie or something, but I highly doubt there's a movie theater anywhere close. For example, when I was booking this hotel, I booked this one because it's the nearest Marriott to the hospital. It's about 5 miles from the hospital. The next nearest Marriott of any kind, like Courtyard, Town Place, Residence Inn, any Marriott brand, was like 26 miles from here. Just wanted to show you guys I am back on my 1 meal a day diet now that the holidays are over, and when I travel for work I tend to behave like a little bit of a psychopath as far as eating food. So this is a spicy crispy chicken sandwich with bacon and cheese added. This is a triple king sandwich, which is their new triple burger with bacon and cheese added. 2 large fries and a medium onion ring. The onion rings are primarily to add to the 2 sandwiches because I like my sandwiches with onion rings on them. I also have 2 large Diet Cokes. I get Diet Coke because it has no calories, which means that even after my fasting window closes and my 1 hour is up, I can continue to drink them if I get thirsty. So yeah, oh, and a piece of Hershey pie for dessert. So I'm gonna eat all this and then figure out what to do with the rest of my day. So guys, check it out. There is this park, Stoughton River Battlefield State Park. It's like 25 minutes from here, but it has this awesome looking bridge. Like, that looks great. That'd be really cool to go take pictures of. So yeah, that's where I think I'm gonna head first. Before I go out, I want to get as much out of my bag that I don't need to bring with me as possible, just to make it a little lighter. So this guy is about as light as can be. Actually, I guess I could take my clothes out of the top section. I'll probably do that too, because, you know, why carry those around? I'm gonna head over to that state park now. Checked online and it said that parking for that particular park is free, and based off of the way things look outside, I don't think there's gonna be any snow. So should be a good time. I gotta say, since I've been out here, I haven't been on a proper highway. It's all just these like windy 2-lane, 55-mile-an-hour back roads. It's kind of cool, but it's also kind of nerve-wracking driving so fast on such a windy, narrow road. There's a main building that looks kind of like a welcome center, but my car's the only one in the parking lot. It says that it's open, but did they walk here? I'm gonna guess that what I'm looking for is the Stoughton River Bridge. Half a mile. Really hope I don't come back to my car just being like gone and towed to some like tiny local, I don't know, auto shop, because I'm in the middle of nowhere. The last stuff that I filmed, I was still kind of like on a highway. After a while, I turned off of that and I was just on winding country roads for a while. At one point, I passed a house that was basically 4 or 5 trailer homes welded together, and it had a 5-foot by 7-foot-ish Confederate flag in the front yard and then 3 additional Confederate flags in the backyard. So not the kind of countryside I want to get like lost in. So hopefully the car is there when I get back. Also, all of this seems like a great opportunity for some nice B-roll in slow motion, I think. I don't know if you can quite make it out, but that looks to be the bridge over there. So I have to make my way to that. I'm guessing this trail over here curves around. That is definitely the bridge we are looking for. Just gotta get over there. Really wish there were some clouds in the sky today. It's just like pure blue. Oh, by the way, this trick that I'm doing right here, that's actually the circular polarizer that I was trying to talk about when I was going over my camera gear. So you can see blown out white sky, and then I'm rotating the filter and you get nice blue sky. If there were clouds, this would really make them pop. Unfortunately, there are no clouds, just a totally blue sky today. So, I mean, nice, but also not nice for video. I think I actually could have driven a lot closer to where I want to get to, but the road that I was on suddenly turned into an unpaved gravel road that looked kind of rough and just like winded its way off into the woods. And there was a sign that said state maintenance ends here. And so I wasn't exactly sure if I was allowed to drive on that, but now that I'm walking on this trail and the actual road that I would have been on is about, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile over there, I feel like I can hear like trucks driving on that road. So I don't know if I could have gone down there or not, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't. And this is nice because I get to walk, so that's good. These cool, like, layered timber walls are everywhere. They're, like, everywhere. They run the entire length of, like, the area. I think this is the road that I would have been on if I had kept driving. I just kind of popped out on it. And at least one person came down here. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be a bit of a walk to get over there. It's a little bit of a confusing park because in one sense it's very much obviously a state park, but then there are these blue signs everywhere. I don't know if you can see it, that say no trespassing. So it's like it's a state park, but its borders are very rigid. I don't know, or maybe I'm right on the edge of it. I'm not sure. There's trails that go up there. How is there no trespassing if there are trails that go up there? I don't know. Let's check the bridge out first. I'm actually going to pause and change lenses here. I have my mid telephoto and my long telephoto, and my long telephoto, because the crop sensor actually shoots around 500 millimeters, which is crazy long. And if you're in broad daylight, you can actually use that. Anything dimmer than broad daylight and it's too dark, and you're going to get camera blur or shutter blur from, you know, having your shutter speed set too low to get enough light, and it just doesn't work. So I feel like this would be a cool shot to get with the like super telephoto. So I'm going to pop that on and give it a try. Hang on, I just changed lenses. Like, listen to that. I don't know if you guys heard that. It was this super loud booming. It didn't quite sound like gunshots, but one of my worries about being out here is that I don't know if it's hunting season out here, and I'm not wearing any orange, but I am in a state park and on a trail, so I should be fine. Seems to have stopped. Oh, nope. Sounds metallic, so I don't think it's gunshots. There's this nifty staircase here. I'm going to take this and see where it leads afterwards, but I definitely want to go walk onto that bridge and get some close-up stuff. Not exactly certain where this bridge leads, but I'm gonna check it out, and I can always head back and go to those stairs, because those definitely seem to go somewhere. There's some kind of tower out there across the field. I wonder if I can get to that. It looks like there's actually a structure attached to that tower. I don't know if that's like an old silo that's missing its top. You guys, we got a real bummer here. It looks like the trail ends just up there. I can see the yellow barricades. And it looks like that structure, it looks like an old farm or barn house or something, and an old silo. It's along a main road, so I don't think I can walk to it. New plan. I'm going to walk out to the road here and see what road this is, and then I'm gonna make my way back to the car and see if I can figure out if I can get to that, whatever it is. Because it looks like it would be really cool to take pictures of, whatever it is. Remember before when I said I'm kind of in a backwoods town in the middle of nowhere, and the whole thing is just kind of sketchy? This is what I was talking about. Yep. Okay. Well, according to the sign, it looks like that up there is Randolph. So it says I'm still on the edge of the state park, but I don't think I can walk that road. It says it's a state byway, so that means it's like a road. Although no one's around. Does anyone else feel like this is a crazy horror movie setting? Like, this is where I die, right? I'm pretty sure. Like, are those just hawks circling around in the sky? Yeah, real good vibes here. Real good vibes. This is the weirdest friggin' place in the world. I'm standing in the middle of a road. I can't even hear a car in any direction. Like, I'm gonna stop walking. Just listen. There's nothing here. Definitely something in the bushes over there. It's not exactly comforting. I just want to get close enough to see what that building is. I mean, for all I know, it's like an active farm or something, but... Oh, here we go. This looks promising. That's it right there. I really hope it's not like somebody's house and it just looks run down. I don't know. You guys, I don't know if you can see this, but there are literally like a pair of... I think they're hawks. They might be eagles, like giant birds circling over the top of that building. And I think they only do that when they're looking for prey. So I really don't want to end up under them. I know people have been like dive bombed by birds before. All right, I'm not even gonna lie. Now that I'm close to this thing, I really don't want to go inside of it. It looks pretty terrifying. It's definitely like an old rundown barn. It's got a bunch of stalls. I think stalls are for dairy or chickens. I don't know. It's got a wire fence around it, but I could easily just step over it, but I'm not going to do that. It's actually got fresh hay bales in it, so somebody's actively using it. So yeah, this is that's a bit much for me. I guess call me a city boy. But it's not something I'm gonna mess around with. I'm gonna grab a few more shots and head back. Very weird how there is no one out here. I swear I keep hearing shit in here, but it's probably just, you know, the wind blowing branches smacking against the tin roof or something. But it is creepy. Creepy to say the least. Alright, heading back to the trail. Probably gonna take one of those side routes. I don't think I'm gonna go to another park after this. There's just not enough time. So I'm probably gonna hit one of those little side trails with the stairs and maybe wander through the woods a bit before I make my way back to the car. It looks like I was right with my earlier estimation. It says visitor center is 1.2 miles. So I'm guessing that's what I walked. Not bad. gotta walk it back now, plus a little extra. This seems to be a super underutilized trail. The whole time I've been walking on this, I only passed a woman walking a stroller and a dog, and then an older couple, just kind of like out for a walk. And that's it. Unlike, I mean, this is gonna end up being close to a 3-mile walk. So either this park is very underutilized or the population of this town is exceedingly low. Either way. Also, this would be a great trail to run. I wish I had something like this around where I live. Just about to cross back over the big bridge here. This has been a really nice walk. The temperature is perfect. It's right around 50, which for me, when I'm walking around like this, I mean, you can see I even took my sweater off. But this is really nice. So I'm just about back. I'm not certain if I'm going to do any side trails because the sun is getting kind of low, but I'd like to. So we'll see. Say one final goodbye to our old friend, the bridge here. You were great, buddy. You did good stuff. See you next time. Look at this. Still the only car in the parking lot. It's hilarious.